King Faisal Podcast, discussing the issues that shape our world.
Welcome to King Faisal Podcast, where we discuss important issues affecting individuals, families, and societies around the world. Marriage is often seen as a lifelong commitment built on love, trust, and partnership. But in many parts of the world today, divorce rates are increasing. Today, we are discussing a topic that has touched many homes and communities: divorce. Why does divorce happen? What are its effects on couples, children, and society? And how can families manage it better? To help us explore this topic, we are joined by a family relationship expert who has spent years studying marriage, family stability, and conflict resolution. To begin, could you explain to our viewers what divorce really means, beyond the legal definition?
Divorce is the formal ending of a marriage through legal or cultural processes, but in reality, divorce is much more than simply signing legal documents. It is the breaking of a partnership that was built on shared dreams, emotional connection, and mutual responsibilities. It can involve the division of property, custody of children, changes in social relationships, and emotional adjustment for both partners. When two people marry, they combine their lives emotionally, financially, socially, and often spiritually. Divorce separates those connections. Divorce is not always sudden. It often stems from years of unresolved conflict, disappointment, and unmet expectations.
What are some of the most common reasons why marriages break down?
There are so many reasons involved. One of the biggest causes of divorce is the inability of partners to communicate effectively. Communication is the foundation of any relationship. When couples stop expressing their feelings and expectations openly, misunderstandings begin to grow.
Absolutely.
Small issues that could be resolved early become larger conflicts over time. For example, if one partner feels ignored or unappreciated but never communicates it clearly, resentment slowly builds. Another major factor that can lead to divorce is lack of trust for each other. When trust is broken, whether through dishonesty, secrecy, or betrayal, the relationship becomes unstable. Partners may begin to question each other constantly, creating tension and emotional distance. And when trust is damaged, rebuilding it requires effort, honesty, and time, which might be difficult to come by. Financial issues are another crucial source of couples suddenly putting an end to their relationship. When couples have different attitudes toward money, it can lead to arguments, blame, and frustration. Disagreements about spending, saving, debt, or financial responsibilities can create intense stress within a marriage. The last factor is unrealistic expectations. Sometimes people enter marriage with unrealistic ideas about what marriage will be like. Movies, social media, and cultural pressures sometimes create the illusion that marriage will always be easy or romantic. But marriage requires patience, compromise, and emotional maturity. When reality does not match expectations, disappointment can arise.
Divorce clearly affects couples, but it also affects many other people. Can you explain the broader consequences?
For the couple themselves, divorce can be emotionally overwhelming. Many individuals experience grief similar to losing an important part of their lives. Common emotional reactions include sadness, anger, guilt, loneliness, and anxiety about the future. There can also be financial consequences. When a household splits into two separate homes, living costs often increase. Individuals may have to adjust to new financial responsibilities.
Is there any possible effects on children?
Of course, there are possible effects on children too, and these are a few of them. For children, divorce can be especially confusing and emotionally challenging. Children often do not fully understand why their parents are separating. Children may feel fear about the future, confusion about family changes, and emotional insecurity. Some blame themselves, believing they caused the conflict. Others may struggle in school, experience behavioral changes, or become withdrawn, which might harm their future. However, it is important to emphasize that children can still grow into healthy adults if parents remain supportive, cooperative, and emotionally present.
So now, how can divorce affect the community?
Divorce also has social effects on communities. When many families experience instability, communities may see increased emotional stress among youth and reduced family support structures. Strong families often provide stability, guidance, and emotional support within communities. When families struggle, communities may also feel the impact.
What can couples do to strengthen their relationships and reduce the chances of divorce?
There are several important steps couples can take, and one of the crucial points is healthy communication. Couples must learn to express their feelings respectfully and honestly. Instead of blaming each other, partners should focus on understanding each other's perspectives. Listening is just as important as speaking.
I agree. It's about understanding.
Disagreements are normal in any relationship. What matters is how couples handle those disagreements.
I agree. It's about communication.
Learning to resolve conflicts calmly and respectfully can prevent small disagreements from turning into major problems. Premarital counseling can help couples understand each other more deeply. Before marriage, couples should discuss important issues like finances, family expectations, career goals, and parenting. Relationship counselors and therapists can provide guidance that helps couples address problems before they become destructive. Sometimes couples wait too long before asking for help. Relationship counselors can provide guidance to address problems before they become destructive. Strong families often grow within supportive communities. Friends, relatives, and mentors can provide encouragement, wisdom, and perspective during difficult times.
Divorce is a complex issue that affects individuals, families, and entire communities. Understanding its causes and consequences can help us build stronger relationships and healthier families. We hope today's discussion has provided valuable insights for anyone navigating relationships or supporting others who are. Thank you for joining us on King Faisal Podcast, where we discuss the issues that matter most. Until next time.